Okay, and we are back, and I got some fantastic news. We are only $5 away from our first $100. So, thank you so much to everybody who has donated. This is going to such a fantastic organization. And yes, we cannot wait to see more runs. And speaking of more runs, what we have coming up next is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Los Santos NMG category, ran by Riekelt. And next after that will be Chimera Destroy All Monster Girls race mode category, done by Il Pazzo. So we're just going to do some quick setting up here, and we will be right back.
One.
I think I'm going to do the talking. All right.
Ape Escape, and now we get to see Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Los Santos NMG. Riekelt, please take it away.
I will take it away. Hey, hope everyone is doing all right. I'm Riekelt, and I wanted to show this chicken that's going up and down, but as you can see in Definitive Edition, I forgot that all animated things stopped, so we're not playing Definitive Edition. I'm so sorry, even though it'd be funny. Yeah, we're going back to the normal original edition. So, I hope everyone is ready, because welcome to the world of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. My name is Riekelt, and I say we're gonna start, and time starts in, after I skip this cutscene, 3, 2, 1, go! So, what is Grand Theft Auto? For those who might not have heard of this little franchise where you do bad things. Hey, I'm CJ, and the first thing you do is you steal a bike, and that's what the name implies. You steal cars, that kind of stuff, and do some other petty, yeah, petty misdemeanors and all that jazz. So the whole story is not that important. I'll be skipping most of it. You'll see some for the introductions earlier. But hey, so first of all, this is already a pretty interesting mission and really reset heavy. I have a few things that I want. I want a gun, I want a bike. A police bike would be best, but any bike would do. I want to push Sweet a little bit so that he speeds up, because it's actually a glorified auto-scroller. As you can also see, the game wants me to be on a bike if you look at my minimap in the bottom left. But I could just go in a car and push Swede a little bit. And don't worry about me just actually pushing him. This is pretty normal where I come from. I come from the Netherlands. We have like separate lanes for bikes at every like road in town. So this is all totally normal. And something else that's totally normal is that after this cutscene ends, I'm gonna press F2 to store a fast replay. There we go. And that is important at the end of this mission and literally everywhere else in any GTA speedrun. Or at least OG speedrun. I see a policeman. Policeman has two things that I want. He has a gun. He has a melee weapon. He has some money, but not enough. And upon killing him, I get one wanted star. Which is pretty cool. Which higher the chance of the police actually coming up. Because I want a police bike. Unfortunately, no police bike, but that's not the end of the world. I do see some money on the floor, but that's honestly not worth it. Also, I totally forgot, but if you want to see Big Smoke's order, you know the one, the 2 number 9s. If you want to see that, 3 missions from now, you have a little bit of time to donate money towards that goal. And otherwise, Big Smoke will not get any food. Do you want Big Smoke to be hungry? During this whole run, remember that he has a few of like the hardest missions in Los Santos. Oh yeah, I should probably explain the category as well. Los Santos, or specifically no major glitches Los Santos. A year ago, yeah, exactly a year ago, if you would ask me what is the difference between no major glitches Los Santos and any percent no AJS Los Santos, I would say nothing. But since the last year, they actually found out how to duplicate missions. Unfortunately, in No Major Glitches, that's not allowed.
Hey, show me how they drive on the
And unfortunately, I also have not learned how to do that yet. But that doesn't matter for this marathon. Also, I just killed Ryder. I don't like his face, so he's dead. Don't worry about it. But it actually has a speed advantage. Because this game knows if you're doing a mission... I've never had this happen before. This game actually knows if you failed a mission, and if you did, you can actually skip some cutscenes, and this is actually the only mission where that actually is important. Because by actually skipping that cutscene, after getting out of this hair facial studio, or Old Reese's, you can actually skip the cutscene that comes like right after that. Which otherwise I wouldn't have been able to. I'm getting this Jerry curl. It's not for a good reason.
Hope you stick around longer this time.
At least not for the Los Santos part, but there is a reason to getting this haircut, because this is a sexy haircut, and you need it to be able to get a girlfriend later in the run. But we won't be seeing that. So really quickly get... I freaked out the... Oh, I wonder, what's happening now? Like, this never happened before, what the heck? In any case, more time to donate for the number 9 thing. The number 9 cutscene. So I did actually press aim to initially stop. Oh yeah, I can actually explain why I had a short replay. Before I actually go into this marker, you can actually saw a little bit of that place where I was when I actually made the replay. So whenever I press replay or load replay, it plays that replay, and because it has a super fast a super fast fade in, I can actually overwrite the slow fade in from most missions with that fast one to save a little bit of time. And in and upon itself, it's probably not worth it. I mean, actually, it's like free time save.
You want it?
We're getting a Caesar today.
Looking like a player now, dog.
I've never done a run like this before, but oh well.
Nice to have you back, son.
I think I'm broke. No, I got 14 bucks. That's enough. It's totally enough. But yeah, just know that it's like really, really worth it to play replays just to get like faster fates. But that's not the only thing. But I'm gonna show that a little bit later. Yeah, these are like the first few missions, and most of them are tutorials for things to do in the game. Now that I mention it, like almost all of the missions are like tutorials. Like even an hour in, that you can do like 20 minutes in the run if you really, really wanted to. You get like tutorials over how to how to do burglary. Why is there a police car? I have no clue why there's a that was my police car. Now that I think about it.
Better drop by and see Sweet. He's been yapping on about that graffiti.
Imagine past Riekelt sabotaging future Riekelt. Oh well, that happens. So, time for the first mission, tagging up turf, and this has actually some speed tag in it. Unfortunately, even though I select the radio, I'm not playing any music. Obviously, because I don't want the NASA channel to get taken down by DMCA claims. It probably doesn't happen. But, you know, I don't want to be that guy. But this is the tutorial for like most like main collectibles in every city. There are 100 spray tags, but they only have to do like 6 tutorial ones. There's one on the other side of this wall over here. And I think they literally... No, they did patch it. Good. This is still faster than like climbing over, doing it, and then climbing back. That's what I tell myself. I think this is like the only one you can do it at. There are no other like super thin walls.
You hit this up here, and I'll go up and do another hood.
There's a cutscene coming up right here, but if I shoot this guy in the head, the cutscene won't play. And aiming in this game is a little bit more finicky because of how, yeah, the raster system works. It's really weird. But enough about that. This part of the mission actually wants to teach you how to actually climb on boxes and climb over fences. But this is actually a little skip. All the way over skipping the tutorial, which obviously saves a lot of time. If I told you that this game is like 18 years old, oh, it can actually buy the game itself. And very optimized in terms of speedrunning. Something else that replays do is maintain speed for cutscenes. So during this cutscene, I actually killed Sweet, which is, it looks funny, because I'm talking to that guy right now. And since the mission is technically already over, it can't fail me. But it actually skips over a hugging animation, so I'm not getting that. So, as a gentleman, I opened up the door for Ryder to get in the car. And this is the melee tutorial where I have to actually fight against people. Also, I'm totally not used to already having a shotgun in my inventory. That's so weird.
Come on, man, keep up.
But hey, you know what they say? You don't take a baseball bat to a gunfight. Again, let's skip the cutscene as well as me having to like murder him with a baseball bat.
Serious mission now.
And then they actually already know where I have to go, which is like the end of the road.
Yeah, let's shoot through and introduce ourselves.
Hey, let's say hey, and my bullets also want to say hey.
No ball of dope pushers. Gross.
I don't want to talk about the cutscene though. That's a little bit not age-rated.
Now ballers know Grove Street families on their way back up.
So there's this police guy over here, and this police guy, he can't arrest you. Funny enough, because he doesn't have a gun. Only police agents, most of them have, actually, 99.9% of the police that you will actually find actually has a gun and can arrest you, but not that guy. I think he's scripted. So I am gonna ask, did we meet the donation incentive for the number 9 cutscene?
So I can tell you, unfortunately, we did not meet the target's goal, but I can say that we are very excited to see the rest of the run done by you, Reekelt.
Thank you very much. That's unfortunate, but hey.
You know what people are like.
I'm not gonna make any bold claims against Big Smoke. Big Smoke is nice, but he will be hungry, and he's not gonna eat literally everything else.
I'll shoot him when I'm done eating. Quit stuffing your motherfucking mouth. Let's go.
So I'm positioning my like rear passenger's window against the other window. I got sabotaged by that car over there. That happens a lot, where I want to do stuff, and then other cars here just crash against either me or something else, and I can't do what I want to do. But this was relatively okay.
Alright, I'm on it.
This is a really fast mission if you do all your movement right. I let him like drive a little bit farther than I usually let him do. But it's not the worst. So now I gotta bring Big Smoke back home. Oh, actually, he's eating right now. If you actually look at his mouth animation,
What?
he's actually eating. I don't know why that is.
Hey, Smoke, tell me why you moved.
That's like such a weird quip with the game. Okay, back to normal camera. Alrighty, coming up, 9s and AKs, which is the first mission where you're supposed to like have a gun. Before that, I get a phone call from one of the officers. Phone calls are important because I need those to advance the story. What I did there, that little like specific movement, is to make me drop from an awning a little bit, like high enough to get a drop, so that I could hang up the phone a little bit earlier. Again, this whole game is like full of optimizations, and unlike the rest of the marathon, I didn't learn this game in like how long did people have for this? A month? Do you know that, Ted?
I know it's around there, yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been running this game for like 2 years already. So, I'm sorry, a little bit unfair, but I had to fill in for this Don, who I actually did see run this game, and I know him because he's also part of the Untitled Goose Game community. But unfortunately, he couldn't make it. So, hey, you get some, well, I wanted to say someone who can shoot bottles, but that's not me, because I just missed a few.
Cap your ass and your ass. You want some too? Ice cold, baby. I knew I was the chosen one.
Oh man, check out Special Agent Big Smoke.
Crouching here actually increases your accuracy. Oh, that's also a technique that I want to talk about. So instead of what I'm doing right now, like just holding the fire button, you know how that rectangle that is like a big circle? The first shot is always like in the center, and then after that, if you hold the fire button, every other bullet will spray in the vicinity of that circle. But after that, Ninu. But after that,
Sometimes they seem real.
Yeah,
but
you will just spray. So what I'm doing right now, or what I will do for the entirety of the run, instead of spraying, I will just I will tap the fire key.
I see your rap.
So that I will always like shoot to where I want to be, in the middle.
Speak.
Also, I see something really nice over here. I was looking at the, what do you call those? The traffic lights. And I got a treat. Normally I don't get a really cool car here, but because my own car is like parked in very well, I decided to go for this car, this Hermes.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
And of course, this is the tutorial where you actually get to learn how to dress your character. But since it's all trash, I'm never coming back again. Okay, this is where the run actually picks up. So this is OG Loke. OG Loke is a pretty interesting character. You'll see him throughout the whole run a few times.
Don't worry about it.
But he's not that big, and he is more so a joke of a character.
OG Loke.
OG Loke.
Oh yeah, he's a real gangster now.
You'll see it in the dialogue right here.
Anything he
Also, I'm flicking the camera up and down here. That kind of rerolls the traffic RNG. Like every unloaded car, I can like load or unload and load new cars over there. And that results in me, if I do it right, because it also can like pain me in the ass if I do it wrong, to like have a clear road. I'm not gonna do it here, because if I do it here, the game can crash because of escalators. I'm gonna be a hygiene technician. Yeah, those cars, I can make them disappear. I'm the next Yuri Geller. I'm not that good at remembering to actually do it, so I'm really using it sparsely. But I'll do it when I can and remember. Yeah, here for example it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm gonna do something really stupid. I'm gonna make another replay right here. And this replay is really slow. So I had a perfectly good fast replay. Why did I have a new replay? Because this replay has a PCJ. Also, if you play this game, you might remember this mission where you have to like follow what's his name, Freddy, like all over town. But what I'm doing now is killing him here, so that I don't have to do that. Unfortunately, like the cutscene is playing now is at the end, and my bike spawns there. But unfortunately, I'm losing my bike, so yeah, get these Hermes. Sorry, Bobcat. Please get in. I'm holding the honk button so that these NPCs will just be mad at me instead of shooting and kicking me out. But yeah, about the replay. Have you ever searched for a pretty cool car in this game? And you couldn't find it. You know it spawns in that area. And then all of a sudden you find it after half an hour of searching. And all of a sudden everyone has the car that you were searching for and you're really mad because you have bad luck. This is actually a game mechanic where if like it only has a select few cars in memory. It's actually not that great of a car now that I think about it. Like for example, you'll probably see a few more Hermeses. I don't know if it spawns here, but well, doesn't matter. It only has spots for like a few different cars. So what I can do now is if I play this replay like right here, I'm reminding the game of, hey, there's this PCJ that's pretty cool. And then the game is actually actively thinking about that PCJ. So what I hope to do is, because the PCJ spawns here, I'm hoping, or can spawn here. I'm hoping that it's on the parking lot over here. Unfortunately, it isn't. So, gotta have to search again. And oh, there it is. This is a PCJ. This is a really fast bike. And it only spawned there because I reminded the game from, hey, there's this bike. And now that I have a PCJ, need to search for a homie for homie skip. I'm gonna skip the homie.
Yes, I heard you don't care about your set, homie.
Come on, get on. There's this cutscene over here, and that ends super fast like this. So now I have a fast replay with a PCJ, and it's fast. And I gotta keep talking, but because there's some copyrighted music here. So hello, I hope everyone's doing right. So I want this car is locked over here, but this homie actually has a master key because it isn't locked for him. So what I'm doing right now is I let him go in, then I go back, then I shoot him so that he leaves the door open, and I can enter this car so that I don't have to do the dance. It's not called dance skip, it's called homie skip. And I forgot the name of that specific NPC, but normally I get like the little bit fatter one. I call him Fat Kevin. Shoutouts to Fat Kevin, and shoutouts to the homie that helped me go fast in speedrun. His sacrifice was definitely advantageous. So if I did everything correctly, I'm gonna wait until I'm at the police station over here. Actually, I'm surprised that I wasn't like too early or too late for this mission. Yeah, I just played a replay. You saw how fast that was, or well, faster than the previous one. And this one I'm gonna keep using for the rest of the run. And if I'm really lucky, I will try there, PCJ. So by using the replay over there, I'm kind of nudging the game into spawning PCJs. It's not a surefire way, as you saw at the parking lot. But it's definitely more helpful than not doing replays at all. However, it's also possible for those replays to kind of crash the game if you're like really uncareful with it. But it hasn't happened to me yet. Yes, I'm saying that here on the marathon. Game gonna crash. Hopefully not, actually. Okay, knocking on wood, I'm sorry. So this is a gym intro. And this is running dog. Very fast mission. All I need to do is let a guy meet with a certain bullet.
Oh my God!
What you want me to roll with
So,
you for anyway?
small alternative route.
Carpool lane.
Pretty fun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, man, just cool out, homie. Just chill.
your cousin coming here from Mexico.
Yeah, me and her go way back. Way back.
So there are two ways of actually doing this mission. The intended way,
My presence, Carl.
which is actually not that intended because I'm shooting him early, or using a car. Looking at my health, which already isn't great, I'm deciding to get this Clover over here that always spawns here, and just gonna drive over him, which is technically not faster if you're a good shot. But I already have a car and I don't have to find a car anymore. So I actually don't know if this is like faster or not faster. But I'm doing this. Feel free to copy me.
Clear the road, damn it.
And coming up is Drive-By. Drive-By isn't really too interesting of a mission. So why don't I hand the microphone over to the Tatted Native? Maybe he has some messages about the charity we're fundraising for, or anything else.
Yes, I can
Going, homie. Rolling hot
tell
across country.
Sorry, give me 1 second here. Yep, I can explain where the money is going, actually. The money is going to the Trevor Project, and the Trevor Project is the world's largest suicide prevention and crisis intervention organization for the LGBTQ youth. TTP works to save lives through the Trevor Lifeline, a 24-hour, 7 days a week hotline that provides counseling through text and instant messenger for LGBTQ youth who are in crisis. With your donation, we can help the Trevor Project end suicide rates of LGBTQ youth. For more information about this amazing organization, visit thetrevorproject.org. And we have a ton of more runs over the next couple of days, so make sure you get your donation in because it is going to a great cause, and there are a number of incentives that we would like to see reached, as well as we are sitting at $95. We are $5 away from $100, which is a huge milestone. We cannot wait to see that.
I'd like to see that happen during this run. We can do this,
that would be fantastic. I think it may happen during this run.
Well, you got an hour. All I'm saying. Because I'm at 27 minutes. So, I need to actually get in here, but I kind of want to keep these wanted stars. So I actually bonked against the police car over there. And now I still have 2 wanted stars. Fortunately, this is just a tutorial, and therefore I don't have to have like 0 wanted stars. But this is really advantageous because in a little bit I'm actually trying to kill some police guys and maintain the wanted star that I have, because after every mission you kind of lose your wanted level, except with the exception of like a few missions. And by having 2 things here and then mirroring my camera, I can actually do a reliable police bike delivery service glitch. It's not really a glitch, it's more like a manipulation. I'm saving this one over here for later. And then getting the second one, because oh boy, is this game badly programmed. I'm gonna explain it probably after. But yeah, just take a look at my health and take a note at how much damage I take right now. I say that, but I'm not the worst. I'm not the worst shot. Okay, I got hit right there. That's not an issue. Oh, there's the police. So what this game has? It has an accuracy multiplier. If your last owned vehicle is a car or a car-like vehicle. Oh no, the police kind of ruins everything. Okay, good. So if your last owned vehicle is a car and it's still like a part of the map and it still exists and isn't deloaded and whatnot, the accuracy, because the car is higher, the accuracy of every enemy is just higher. It just hits you a lot more. Unfortunately, during programming, they kind of I wanted to be in the circle. Can you be here as well? Thanks. They kind of forgot to like unset that. So I would be like almost instantly killed if I would go there and my last owned vehicle was a car. But because it was a bike, which doesn't have that, or sets it to something lower, I actually kind of survived a mission. Woo! Also, that was a pretty okay sweet scroll. Can't complain. Yes, I'm taking a bicycle to take this extraordinary route. Pretty fun. I need to get a specific lowrider here for a lowrider dancing mission. Also, I gotta make sure that my life split doesn't react to me. And I'm gonna buy some stuff here. I bought 2 things. I bought car paint to get these flames on my car, and nitrous. The nitrous is just for show, but these flames Oh, this flame paint is making me go fast. And yes, going through the sewers over here is definitely faster than, well, taking any roads. Is this the... yeah, this is definitely the fastest route. Because I can just, like, go straight. And then I'm at the lowrider mission. So I'm gonna keep talking again for a little bit, because there's some copyrighted music here, so I don't know why. There's a lot of copyrighted music stuff. I got a program that kind of mutes my OBS. But since I'm here talking with, well, other people, and this music isn't copyrighted, I decided to not have that program on for now. So if I'm actually fast enough and get the points that I need, I'll actually show off a pretty fun glitch that Joshimus found back in 2013? 2014. Doesn't matter. And now that I got a little bit of free time, we can talk about the frame rate of this game. This game came out as a PS2 game and then got ported to the PC and Xbox and whatnot. So you can technically play this at 60 FPS if you really wanted to. But for speedruns, we decided that it's mandatory to go and use the frame limiter, which limits the game to 30 FPS, because that's what consoles use, and it doesn't really mask because the game wasn't made for like new hardware, only like old bad computers. But because of a giant glitch or whatever, it's not really a glitch, it's just them not being good in programming. Also, if you pause the game and then unpause, you can actually just do this stuff. This is pretty fun. I just stopped playing for now because it's dangerous and I could die. You can basically kill everyone around here. Yeah, that just looks funny. So the real frames per second for this game is 25, but it's not 25. It's like 30 minus 5. Imagine a cake. You have a really big cake and you divide that into 30 equal pieces. Take out 5 of those pieces and then like evenly distribute like all the other pieces into the thing, and that is the frame rate. There's just a frame and then a lag frame and then another frame and then a little bit of a lag frame. Yeah, it's really bad programming, but it's less worse than actually playing on 60 FPS because swimming and some other stuff are like massively broken. Also, I golded that previous split by minus 1.7. During runs, I normally actually never do that dancing strat. But hey, this is the first race of the run. And because it's Los Santos, the only one as well. Need to race against these amigos of Caesar. Because every mission with Caesar is a car mission. Fortunately, this is the last that we've seen of him. And especially now, it's handy to deload traffic. And I just need to go through the checkpoints. And while that's happening, I do see that we did get a donation. That is native. What's up?
Oh, I will tell you, we have reached $100. That is fantastic. That donation came in from Leaf, who donated 5 with the comments, "No prob." Thank you very much for your donation. And yes, I cannot wait to announce the next big milestone.
Is it 200?
I would say 200 would be a next big milestone.
Alrighty. So I'm getting a chili dog from here, both to refill my health, because food does that to you, as well as satisfy my hunger, because this game has a hunger mechanic. After a little while of not eating, your character will get hungry and will actually lose fat, then first it loses muscles, then it loses fat, and after that, because I got neither of them, it will drain my health. That's like the only place in the run where you do that. All the other times you just like save and it's like over. Why did I park this thing like this? Doesn't matter. I was hoping for a PCJ, but I guess I forgot to play the replay. But it doesn't matter. Fortunately, this Voodoo card that I have right now is the fastest lowrider in the game, which doesn't say a lot because it's not that fast. But it's definitely, or maybe not the fastest, but definitely the best lowrider. So we just found a random car that's like the best car in its class that I need for that specific lowrider race. But hey. So I need to go into Mad Dog's house over here. And if I can park. No. I think I actually would have done that, but I wanted to drive all the way over there. There's a really specific, specific angle. In any case, this mission teaches you how to do stealth. Except I'm a speedrunner, and I know that stealth is like the second name of the Metal Gear Solid speedrunner community. But I don't do stealth. He just shot me like straight in the body. I'm just gonna run here, gonna jump here. Okay, he did see me, but there's body armor, and after the body armor I can run again. And after getting the rhyme book, the thing that I came for, I can do this little thing called sliding. You can't run indoors. Ooh, he got really good at shooting me. This is not good. All I'm saying, this is not good. If he sees me, this is really not good. Well, this sliding technique is a little bit faster than running, because I can't run. I'm gonna be really... Because this is a marathon, and this is a pretty critical mission, and I got some stuff, I'm gonna be really careful. And... okay. Don't quote me on being careful. There. That was a good... That was not a bad shot. Where can I get food? I guess I can get food right here. Did it really go slow? I'll get food at the mission ends, I guess. I'm thinking of some, shit, what are they called? Some chili dog dealers, but I don't think there's anyone here. And my health is definitely too dire. Yeah, I'm gonna get some burgers. So you're gonna see the inside of a burger shot. Hope you like that. I do see a pimp mobile over there. Normally I'd never do this in a run, but I got extremely unlucky during that mission.
Munch your way to bliss, sir. Hope we
There.
see you again, sir.
Fine enough.
Hope we see
Okay, I didn't have to be that extreme, but whatever. Yeah, the technique, like I said, it's called sliding. And what sliding does is it makes you, like... I don't know exactly what it does, but it confuses the game into thinking that you're crouching, but you're aiming, and then you're running. And it's totally not intended by the developers, of course. Wait, this car got re-rolled? Nice. So inside, you can't run, but you can slide. And it also doesn't make any sound, which is really helpful for a later mission. So this mission actually resets the time to 1600. So even though I lost some time to that first mission where things got spooked, the timeline is like reset, everything is good, and traffic lights are red, which is good. I need to steal this car and keep it spotless. Fortunately, this game has a mechanic where if I steal a car like that and then hold the brake, I insta-kill the person driving it. Which, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. He can shoot me, but I don't think his bullets do enough damage to consider the car, like, damaged at all. So. And now it doesn't matter. You can actually push this car to go a little bit faster. And I need to get Will Smith. At least in the original version, the NPC that we need to get, he definitely looks like the Fresh Prince. But they really mess it up in the definitive edition. And we need to dispose of these two, because they're in the way. Oh, this is not good already. Okay, I see that he is like way too close. I'm gonna go casual. I'm gonna go to the pier. So normally I would like go in here and drop him in the water behind the burger shot. But because people will see, I'd have to fight them. And that is not only slow, but also dangerous, seeing, well, both my health and car AI. So I'm just gonna do this legit. Fortunately, there's like a bike right here, so I can just like bike my way back. I'm gonna play a replay and hoping that there's a PCJ waiting for me right here. There, do another one. Any PCJ fans? No, that's a bike fan. Oh, that's PCJ. That was unfortunate. Yeah, this is one call. Any biker fans over here? Because for the next mission, I really want the bike. Okay, I gotta be fast though. I gotta decide if I want to get a car or not. No? Last chance? Okay, I'm rolling with my losses and getting this thing. And see that if I turn the corner, there will be some PCJs waiting for me, multiple even. No PCJ enjoyers, that's unfortunate. I think that thing's gonna despawn? No, it's not. You know what? Now that I already started the mission. Police bike, let's go. Normally I wouldn't get a police bike, because if I get a police star, which you usually get after stealing a police bike, you can't pick up phone calls. But since I already have, like, I already have the 2 calls, I can just steal this thing. See, there is a PCJ. Here, steal that. This is also one of those missions that either goes really well or really bad. And you probably might remember this mission from those good times where you like torch a house and all of a sudden, oh, you're saving someone from the house that you set on fire. 1, 2. There are 2 guys up here. The one guy is like down there. He doesn't do much. That guy I do want to have his face having a date with a bullet. And I'm gonna slide inside here again, because again, no running. And I do that with a shotgun. You can slide with every weapon, but a shotgun is one of those items that you can actually do it with. Same with the spray can, the AK-47, and a few more, like the sniper rifle. That's not really a good description, but a lot more heavy weapons you can do it with. The bad thing about this mission is that the AI of Denise over here following me is, to say it nicely, terrible.
Quit panicking. I'm on it. I'm on it.
So I don't need to like douse the whole thing, just a few scripted flames. And I'm going slow on purpose,
That's all you got?
because she might just bump into everything. So I did see her enter the living room, and that is like just enough to get her outside. Otherwise I need to go back in and yeah, lead her for like 5 centimeters.
What you doing in Vargo's hood?
Which definitely has happened before.
You're CJ, right?
Yeah, how you know me?
Everybody in the Grove knows you.
And then coming up
I thought you'd run away.
is, according to people, one of the harder missions of the game.
Denise Robinson. Give me a call sometime. We should go out or something.
Some people call it the wrong side of the tracks.
Okay, I'll catch you later, CJ.
Okay, phew, it didn't happen. There's a thing that can happen in this cutscene. Happens relatively rare, but I've had it twice, and I've seen it enough at other runners, where some random shark police car would actually drive over Denise over there, not being able to end the cutscene and letting you go in a soft lock. And there's no way to get out of that. And I haven't saved the game, so that would definitely be a run killer. And I don't have... Do I have? No, I do have safety saves. What am I saying? Doesn't matter. Any case, wrong side of the tracks. You might notice from famous lines such as, or all you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. But I'm not following a train. Trains follow me. No, I'm actually trying to get on top of them to kill 3 of those guys. One of them already died by one of those... Actually, he's dying now. Oh. Almost. There. Can I go backwards a bit? There. Just like that. That was good. Driving on top of a train is like really weird. That's why, yeah, getting off of there was like awful. But I'm happy that it actually went very well first try.
Always fucked up around here. Or is it because of the drugs?
What you think, man?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Yo, hey,
Don't ask a wise man, friend. Ask a fool.
That's what I was doing.
Hey, you better clear out, CJ.
Yeah, that was a really good mission.
Fools trying to pull you into some shit.
All right, homie. You be careful with those cats.
Can't skip this cutscene, unfortunately. Well, Big Smoke is still hungry. Hungry for some attention. So he made a deal with the Russians in the 5 seconds that we didn't see him.
This better not be another cop errand, man.
No, man, this is strictly for the home. I gotta be honest with you, CJ. We could be getting into some heavy shit, baby.
What you into,
I'm not doing it because escalators.
Families coming.
And we arrive at a little shootout. So, bullet, wait for another one, bullet. I gotta make sure that Big Smoke actually stays alive, but that's not that big of a problem. Headshots are really powerful here, because they insta-kill. I'm actually gonna get this thing for no good reason. Like, I don't need it at all. Actually, no, next mission I already get some of that. Yeah, no good reason. 1-1. Let's go. That's another reason why I tapped the fire key instead of spraying. Because it's one hit KO. And then coming up is an auto-scroller. which is definitely is like a point in my PlayStation 2 playthrough that this was one of the harder missions of the game because aiming is really awful. But now that I'm on PC, I could literally get to the end without getting any damage. But I can also do like a little bit easy. The only thing that you need to remember is that if you see an enemy bike follow you, destroy both of the people. But if there's a car following you, the only person you need to kill is the passenger because the driver can shoot. So this mission also pains me a little bit because these cars over here are Sultans. And these Sultans are the fastest four-door cars in the game. And that doesn't mean that four-door cars are bad. Like, this is actually a really good car that you need later on in the mission. In the game. And finding one is like really lucky, except replays definitely help. There. Oh, I already got some damage. That's unfortunate. Yeah, just like that. There.
Oh shit, now the truck's found us again.
Man, stop being so negative. Focus on the good news.
So while we're waiting, I guess
We ain't dead.
maybe the tatted native has something more to say.
Gearbox is screwed up on this thing. I can't get no speed.
Yeah, who negative now?
As a matter of fact, I do. So the next game coming up will be Chimera Destroy All Monster Girls on the race mode category, done by Il Pazzo. And next after that will be Snapshots, done by Osmorn, and the category is any percent all levels. We're still waiting on more donations. I think we're still riding that high of hitting 100. And yeah, we cannot wait to see that number climb. There are still a number of incentives that that need to be met, as well as polls. So by all means, if you donate, definitely direct it to one of those.
I'd love to see some more donations, indeed. We gotta reach 1,000 by the end of the event. Definitely possible.
Oh, I think we will.
So these cars actually explode by just firing one bullet at them, which is pretty funny. So I'm keeping my camera still, because I don't want to despawn the next vehicle that we're gonna get. Except for now, because of these explosive barrels. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. But it doesn't matter. Mission is over, like, right now.
We lost him, Smoke. Man, we better split up.
I'll take it another block and dump it. Man, that was some crazy shit back there.
And this is actually one of the worst, like, normal bikes in the cityscape. This is a BF 400, I think. And the only reason why I say that, because in this garage over here, there's the fastest bike in the game, like, no questions asked. This is the NRG 500. And a floor up here, as you can see, are grenades. You can barely get those by doing a jump from here. There, I got them. Answer the phone call. And now we need to go to the other side of the city. Hopefully I can get out of here without... No. It's only like 10% of the times that I actually get through there without falling off my bike. But oh well. You can already see this bike is gorgeously fast. I'm also... That happens. If you go fast, you can't control it too much. Yeah, if you tap the up key on your keyboard by leaning forward, you get a little bit of speed increase. And if you, like, tap it all the way, like, just constantly tap it like I do, you go so fast. I mean, it's a little bit hard to control, for sure. But it's definitely worth it if you're a little bit better with controlling stuff. So starting this mission kind of what's the word I'm searching for? Kind of despawns my bike. But if I start the mission and then during the fade out I get on it, you can see that I actually kept it. So now I can, for the first time ever, go into the ammunition and buy guns, which I won't do. In No Major Glitches, you actually go to the bike shop, the gun shop like once, twice if you're not as good in timing when to destroy a helicopter later on, but that's not important for now. Because I don't need too many guns, I get grenades! And I'm unsure if you can actually get those right now. So awkward just like bumping into a tree, there's like 10 seconds of nothing. I'm like way too afraid to re-roll traffic RNG here. Now I need to start something that's called a gang war, which is a mechanic that this game is also infamous for. Because at the end of the game, you need to own like 1/3 of all the gang territories in the game to be able to start the last mission, which is such a pace killer. And in No Major Glitches, you actually need to do those. So at one point, you just spend like, 16 minutes taking over like 20 minutes to take over like, 18 gang wars or something. In any percent, or any percent, no AGS as it was called before, there's a way to dupe the mission like right after the last mission before that, and then skip that mission to immediately start the second part of the... Okay, that explosion was weird. Yeah, to start the second part of the 3-part final mission. So you would have to skip gang territory. So we call it gang territory skip. Really precise and really difficult though. So for whatever reason that grenade was like stuck maybe like a meter below the ground. That sometimes happens as well if you like go too fast. Or if something goes too fast, it can actually just skip the floor and slip through. Also, this game is explaining to you what a gang territory is and why it's good. Your homies are all here. And that you need to, like, protect your gang territory right now. Except for... After Los Santos, you get kicked out of this town. You have to go to 2 other towns and then you come back. And then you lose all the property you had. Including, like, the free property of where your house is. Where is he going? I've never seen him go that way. Normally he goes into those houses, but whatever. That was an okay mission, except it's raining now, and I hate that it's raining. Because that means that it's extra slippery in the road. Yeah, so good so far. So yeah, don't... Like, even though the game tells you to, don't do any gang territories. So I'm parking the bike, like, right here. So that it doesn't despawn. And then go for gray imports. Gray imports is actually a pretty cool mission. Unfortunately, it's at the other side of town. And what do you do when something is like pretty far away? You take the sewers. The exact same route that we did during Just Business just now. Or, sure. So I remember letting a friend of mine actually do this mission on Definitive Edition. And he did way better than I expected, because again, in Definitive Edition, you... Oh, actually I didn't say that. In Definitive Edition, they don't have car AI. They just always have terrible accuracy. So the moment you see like two people with guns, they might look like two people, but they are like a Middle Eastern execution party. They're that fast. There. Okay, if I can, I want to kill this guy without getting a flat tire. And perfect. If you're fast enough, you can already do it inside the building. But I actually just missed him. The reason why I actually need to drive over him, I can't shoot him with my gun, because that guy is a... Wow. Normally every NPC just follows the rules of the road, but this guy is getting followed by the police and therefore goes a little bit sharky. Okay, that isn't too rare though, but I keep getting, like, having my jaw open for that. Saving the fastest bike in the game for literally the last mission of this run. Then we go into home invasion. We're also talking about that NPC. That NPC is a boss character, meaning it has more health than a normal character. But if you go fast enough, you can insta-kill NPCs by just driving over them.
You always right. That's my homie, Mr. Right.
Shut up.
You can't stop me.
Who can't?
Whatever.
But this is actually one of the earlier missions that you do. Except with how this, this city is routed. You do it a little bit later than normal. So, this is the tutorial for burglary. And I actually used this shotgun over here that I got from a police car to go in here. I need to like sneak and not make a lot of noise, but because they never actually programmed in a noise thing for sliding, because it's not, because it's like crouching, it doesn't generate any noise. Like the only noise that I just got from the door.
What I tell y'all? We making a killing.
And this is pretty cool. Except right now I can just walk to the door because you get like one mistake.
You a natural housebreaker, homie.
Let's get up out of here.
There. And I could get more, but like, why would I? Why would I? Sliding is definitely one of the better things to get through, and you do use it quite often, especially later in the game. Yeah, during the final mission where you have to like slide with the minigun, which you normally can't, but with the help of a sniper rifle and some, yeah, being weird with the game, you can.
Did I hear something? Sound like the Buster complaining again.
Man, this is childish.
Man, I ain't talking to you no more, fool.
Alrighty, I'm leaving this. There's a 45-second cutscene.
Told you, simple.
Yeah, that was a real.
Are there any other things that I need to talk about?
CJ, you gotta get it in your head.
Because there's a fun mission coming up. If you want to get into this speedrun, it isn't the hardest thing, believe it or not. It does take some time to get some experience, but it's definitely a really fun run to do. The best part about GTA specifically is that every run dies differently.
Okay, look,
that might not sound like a good thing,
Alright, Holmes.
and it is true that this run is like very difficult to do, or to do well, because like my time, and I'm an okay runner for this, I just didn't do too many runs to get optimized and no major glitches, but my time is like 5:47. A really good, like a really good time is like sub 5. So it doesn't look that good, but it's easy to like spend way too much time on this. There's so much stuff that's happening. Also, nice car flip. And then for any percent, world record is like a little bit below, like 3 hour 40-ish. I personally got a 4:42. But that's like the harder difficulty with where you duplicate missions, and that category, that's the one that I started out with. That thing is like really difficult. Because every dupe is so precise, if you make a small mistake, the run could be over. So I'm like preemptively throwing some grenades over here. There's this one guy over here that just spawns like right here. And that was an okay thing, except I forgot to run
Yeah, they heard Carl Johnson was running with his brother again.
to the rest of the thing.
Come on, let's get back to the party.
Shit, man. Once Loke got off the mic,
It's a really small like shootout in your own home base. Cutscenes are fun though. But don't be too scared. Like, no magic glitches is relatively okay. There's a good tutorial made by Disco Spider, and GTA Discord also is like really nice. Shout out to everyone helping me there, getting started, asking some stupid questions, but not the most stupid questions out there. That's a good thing to be proud of, I guess.
Trying to keep my soldiers alive, nigga. Yeah, here we go.
that's our train, all right. Shit, look like some.
Okay, so all I need is like one grenade over here, and then kill this guy with a gun. And then there's this car coming, and I can't kill this car too fast because I can soft lock if I want to. I always wait until like the first door opens, and after that, wait like half a second, then shoot. Yeah, if you do it too fast, you can soft lock. Not like a terrible soft lock, because you can kill a rider after that and then restart the thing, the mission, but it's like a giant time loss. But yeah, like since last year, they found out how to get on mission 0 in Los Santos. So it's like the only thing that kind of stopped things. And this mission, you actually do, then you skip the mission after that. In that category. The whole category is different. It's really beautiful. But also a lot of frame perfect things. And even though like 30 FPS or 25 FPS, it's not the worst thing. Next to being like frame perfect, it's also luck dependent. Because there's a 1 in 3 chance that you get it, like, at all. And I believe that chance like increases in other like cities, like it's a 1 in 5 chance in San Fierro, and a little bit worse in Las Venturas area. I don't know how it technically works, but there are some other more consistent ways of getting on mission 0 in different cities. On mission 0 is the is what the community calls the flag, where the game thinks, are you on a mission or not? It's called on mission, and if it's 0, it means you're not on a mission, so you can start a mission, save the game, do all that stuff. And if it's 1, or active, true, whatever you want to call it, the game knows, hey, you're on a mission, so you can't start another mission. Like now, for example, I can't start another mission. And that discovery, that actually decreased the runtime from this game, or from Los Santos, by like 10 minutes, but it's really difficult, and the reset rate was already pretty high, because you want the start to be perfect, or as close to perfect as possible. It only became like way more higher, but once you got out of Los Santos, so good. So now I need to steal from the Navy. I actually golded Catalyst right there. Right before. That was good. I need to steal boxes of stuff from the army. But first of all, I have this knife that I got from a mission. I don't know which one, that I can do something. There's this army guy over there, but I'm not even gonna look at him. And then blow up that guy. And by doing that, these guys aren't aggroed to me. So they do aim, but I don't shoot. I don't know how it works, but it's a chain reaction of like things where they don't notice me and thus don't get their AI don't get activated.
Okay, homie, let's load this shit up. Shit, CJ, shit.
And therefore, these guys are just standing here doing their job, you know, or not doing the job, depending on how you want to call it. Now, what I want to do, because speedrun, is I kind of want to get 2 boxes at the same time. That's faster. Seems like I need to kill a guy because he's hurting Ryder a little bit. Also, he's in the way. Thanks, Ryder. Yeah. Oh, nice. This is relatively difficult to get. Why are you in the way? If I drove over him, he'd be dead. And I would have had to restart this run, or this mission, which would have lost me 3 minutes.
We got enough. CJ, get up front and drive us out of here.
Ram! 2 by 2!
Cool stuff. Now he just, you know, stands here. Oh, I didn't even point out the thing during Catalyst, where I went in the paint spray. I got a new engine and a new coat of paint, but Ryder was outside, and Ryder didn't get a new color. By the way, a new engine and a new coat of paint for $100. Wish I lived in the US. Okay, I'm gonna be real careful because my practice run actually died here. Because I flipped over.
That shit was...
There. Okay, anything... sure, give me this... Majestic? Yeah. I'm learning to, like, identify what every car is and stuff. Okay, there's 1 more mission left before the final 2 missions. So, 3 missions for the person on tech. But honestly, I think the tech person already knew. Before I do that, I'm gonna get this spray can, which is not something that runners do, but that's something that I do. So I need to go to the graveyard and kill a guy who's standing there. And I don't want Sweet there. But if I aim at him, he like holds his hand up, and if he does that a second time, he just walks away over here, leaving the door open for both me and the homie, Fat Kevin.
Yeah, so if there's a hint of trouble, he's a no.
And you can hear Sweet talk. If you look in the thing, he's not here. Like, Fat Kevin is over there. This guy is over there. But don't worry, Sweet will take his other car because he obviously has 2 cars. And we'll see him over there.
I can't hear jack shit at this speed.
And now I need to, like, because traffic is on the highway, which is faster, I need to get rid of some traffic. That didn't work. Yeah, doing this traffic despawning is a little bit more than just flicking. It's timing, it's how far do you go, it's all important.
But you been smoking.
And guess what? We're 1 hour and 15 in the run. Like triple that for a casual playthrough. And guess what? Here's a cutscene. And if you look at Fat Kevin, he is just floating in the sky. Which, small oversight, but it's also pretty cool.
Here he come.
So again, the guy that we need to kill, Kane, is a boss character. So I threw that killed a lot of people already. Yeah, I killed 2 people with that. Kane is here, but if I go backwards, I got a pretty consistent speed to kill him over there. I kill this guy normal, because he's a normal character. Now I need to run to the car. Sweet, teleports over there. And I can only get in the moment he's in.
Okay, everybody in, let's roll.
And I guess... Yeah, no, that's it. Here's Yeet car. Yeet cop. No? Normally the police would like spawn there and then crash into the... You know, the building on the opposite side of the road. I call that Yeet cop, but unfortunately... He disappointed us. No Yeet cop. Now I just need to go home. It's really weird that because I go like through the city instead of like outside of it, this feels faster. Oh, and more importantly, we're actually taking Sweet back home. Because this is totally his car. Totally. We didn't steal a car. Nuh-uh. Okay, so now that every other mission is over, we're starting the 2 final missions. Right now it's Reuniting the Families, which is the penultimate mission. And I don't think I need to get any more health. Where you're going to like go to a meeting and you're trying to make peace with all the gangs in the thing, but then the police comes. And I need to like go through and rescue Sweet.
Try to give CJ a break, man. He's practically turned the Grove around by himself. And I was just telling a joke on the little nigga.
Everything you do is a joke, Ryder.
That ain't true.
Ryder, just
You always like... You go this way for like 3 different missions, but it's always a little bit different. So normally, you go in with a shotgun, and this is something that all the runners do, but I go in with a spray can.
Where the OG's at? I gotta get my brother Sweet.
That's mostly because I can stun every SWAT guy, so that they don't actually fire bullets at me. Or less people fire bullets at me. That is because this... It's pretty random whether they can like shoot you well or shoot you not at all. But I like to take like the... I like to go the easy route. And you know what? Somewhat be sure that I won't die. I gotta say, I got like extraordinary good luck. Why is he not dead yet? Not dead yet? Jeez. Again, you normally aim at their head. But that didn't happen. Okay. Small Caesar warning, by the way. I'm gonna flash this thing. That is to advance time. Oh, they're not dead yet? Okay, now they did. Good. Normally that thing would have already been done. But yeah, pause buffering is used to like advance the time without advancing the time. I don't know exactly how it works. Because I'm explaining this right now to keep the thing in the air without passing time too much. But you do something like completely opposite later. But hey, it works. And you use it like way more often for frame specific stuff in any percent no AJS. But it's not too awful. So I'm currently shooting like every car, and after that I'm shooting my own car. This is to train my AK-47 skill. I already got gangster level. And by like shooting your own car, the car doesn't get damaged by it, which is good. But by the end of this mission, you will have full hitman, and that's something that you want. Because for a later mission, Black Project, you want to be able to slide with an AK-47 and shoot at the same time. And the only way to do that is to get, full AK-47 skill. But now that I think about it, that is totally not important for what I'm doing today. But hey, for the prosperity of the run, I will definitely do it. So there's a guy coming here who gonna sit on my motor thing and punch me in the face. And I don't like that, generally. I could already do some like pre-run speech. Like, other than that one mistake that I made, I'm like 3 minutes and 9 seconds behind. And that is about the time that I lost, like, early in the run. So this would have been a good 122. My own PB is like a 120. World record is like barely beneath beneath an hour, but that's with dupes. I think world record without dupes is actually a 110. So I'm definitely not complaining about the time that I got right now, or will get. Will I get like a 125? Should be good.
CJ, we got the ghetto bird up here.
This is LSPD. Do not. Hey, what the fuck? Too low. You'll kill us.
So something else funny. This cop was looked a little bit differently in development. You can see he's like fully clothed, but right now you can see his bare arms and country police suit. We call it beta cop.
Shit, that's gonna be a hell of a story to tell when we.
And a small, unskippable cutscene.
Serious shit. Woo. Fuck this.
While Ryder and CJ are like, whoa, what happened?
Everybody split up. We'll meet up.
Animations here are like really not good, but for 2004, it's okay. Okay, one more mission. First of all, sure, police car. That actually didn't help too much, but whatever. So, at this point, you're like stranded. You need a car, and this is the first car that I saw. And police cars aren't terrible if they don't crash into other cars. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much. So I need to go to a giant shootout underneath the bridge. Mashing F to skip the phone call. And I'm getting my, like, the good bike. In 90% said no AJS, you would have the same two bikes in the thing. But you would actually pick the police bike because that's like the not so good bike. But for this category, for a trick with gang territories called half gang territory skip, because you skip like half of the process, you need a police bike for that. And therefore, in this category, you actually grab this thing. So while you even use the bike more later, you need the police bike. Unfortunately, there's not an ambulance bike. That'd be funny. So get in the car.
I got a warm sweet.
Yeah, got a warm sweet. And I'm going to like the final spot. Fortunately, there's a building in the way.
Damn it, sweet.
Can't do anything about that. So Tech, get ready on time.
Hey, what's up? You call me, but I ain't pick it up. So leave a message after the...
Shit.
The shootout isn't too bad. Fortunately, there are some people here that are in the way. So I throw a grenade here. I throw a grenade here. Shoot this guy in the face. After 3 kills, this fan all the way over here just spawns. And I'll throw a grenade now. There's still... Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Okay, everyone is dead there. So I'm gonna leave this grenade until there. That's where they somewhat are. And then these guys are here. Just need to kill everyone. Usually really good for that. And then this is the final cutscene. And the moment that I actually spawn in Badlands is when time ends. which is about roughly 3, 2, 1 now. So on my book, that's a 1:25:44, which I'm not someone who actually like grinds for a world record or something similar. Like, I like to have a little bit more fun with speedruns, so I would definitely go into the next run a little bit salty, but I would definitely go take this into the run, because there's still a lot of other time save, and there's also a lot of other like places to lose a lot of time. But other than that, this run was actually pretty cool. Unfortunately, it wasn't this Dawn who actually was supposed to run this, but 123 Robot asked me to take over, and I was like, yeah, sure, that sounds like fun. So happy to be asked by, well, by extension, Speedromizer to do this. If you wanna, well, find more of me, also, I lost all my things, I only have like a photo thing here. You can find me on twitch.tv/Riekelt. I, like the tatted native just said, or said earlier, I'm known for Untitled Goose Game, San Andreas, the Ape Escape series that I do a lot. I recently started running Xenoblade, which is fun for me. It's pretty alright. Yeah, other than that, I don't remember what's next, but I got the tatted native for that, to inform you all. Thanks for watching, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the marathon. Let's get to that $1,000 later.